Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about tax structure in India under Income Tax Act and its objectives of taxation. So the overall tax structure is classified into three categories. Number one is tax levied by central government, state government and local government. Under that, it is classified into two different categories, namely direct tax and indirect tax. So taxes levied by central government, indirect tax levied by central government, direct tax levied by state government, indirect taxes levied by state government. The direct tax levied by local government. Local government doesn't levy indirect tax. So we are going to learn one by one uh, elaborately. Central government direct tax. So income tax is the first example. So any tax levied directly on an individual is called income tax. Inheritance tax is the second one. A tax levied on the wealth or the property inherited by an individual is called inheritance tax. So the tax is not currently applicable as it was abolished in 1985. So this tax is not at all in reality. So dividend tax is the third central government direct tax, a tax imposed on the dividends distributed by the companies to the shareholders. Estate duty, a tax on the total value of deceased estate before it is possessed on the heirs. So it is called as estate duty. Estate duty was abolished in 1985, so it is also no longer applicable. Then the fifth direct tax levied by central government is gift tax. As the name indicates, a tax on gifts received either in cash, property or other forms above a certain value. To prevent tax evasion, disguised as gifting tax is the main objective of collecting this kind of gift tax. So these are all the various direct taxes levied by the government. Let's move on to the indirect taxes levied by the central government. The first one is custom duty. A tax levied on goods imported into or exported out of a country is called custom duty. The main purpose of this tax is to regulate trade, protect domestic industries and generate revenue for the government. Then import duty on electronics like mobile phones or laptops brought from abroad is an easy example. Then excise duty, a tax levied on manufacture or production of goods within the country to generate revenue and regulate the production of certain goods is called excise duty. Excise duty on products like alcohol, tobacco and petroleum goods. Then sales tax. This tax is levied on the sale of goods within the country to generate revenue for the government from the sale of goods at different stages of commerce. So sales tax has largely been replaced by GST now, which is more comprehensive tax system. Service tax, a tax levied on services provided by the business to the consumers to generate revenue by taxing the consumption of services. So service tax on hotel on stays, telecommunications and restaurants bills are certain examples. Then we are moving to the direct taxes levied by the state government, the second category. The first one is professional tax, a tax levied on individuals earning income from employment, profession or trade. The main purpose is to provide revenue for the state government to fund public welfare programs. So the second one is agriculture income tax. This tax is imposed on income derived on agriculture activities such as farming and plantation. So the main purpose of this tax is to generate revenue for state government while ensuring wealthier landlords or landowners contributed fairly to the state government. So the indirect taxes which are levied by the state governments are VAT, entertainment tax, motor vehicle tax, then state sales tax, state excise duty, etc. Value added tax at each stage of production and distribution of goods will be levied, which is paid by the final consumer or businesses, paid by the consumer to the businesses, and it will be remit VAT to the government. A tax imposed on entertainment activities like cinema, theatre and amusement parks are example for entertainment tax. When you purchase any vehicle, we need to pay motor vehicle tax, and a tax on the sale of goods within the state collected by the seller from the consumer is called state sales tax. A tax levied on the production or sale of alcoholic beverages, other goods like tobacco, it is called state excise duty. Let's move on to the third category, local government. These are the various direct taxes which are imposed by or which are levied by local government. Property tax, sewerage tax, and municipal tax are the various examples. So these are all the various tax structure system of India according to the Income Tax Act. Thanks for listening.